Hail friends, welcome to the channel. Bob here again in Wurm Online, and yeah, you kind of think to yourself, log into. I haven't logged in for a couple of days, but I log in. Nice sea breeze. You can smell the salt and the whatever as you log in. Beautiful, you think, but then you're literally faced with what I can only describe as what must have been the great spider battle of 1094, as the date appears to be. Yes. It was, yeah, I mean, I guess my guards, I'm not quite sure what you can do about this. I guess not too much, but my guards have literally gone crazy. There's always been a lot of monster spawns, and a great battle has ensued. And yeah, my guards have done their work, except it's now left a littered battlefield that I've got to go around and clear up, which is what I'm just going to do. But I thought I would show you it because it's just quite interesting. There's literally a huge spider there. A couple of them, really big. But yeah, this is kind of what I was. Yeah, over here as well. This is kind of what I logged into this morning. My guards have slaughtered loads of spiders, and I feel bad about it. If you've passed this way, I guess if it bothered you that much, you could have buried them yourself. But I'm now going to go around burying them all. Yeah, because I just feel bad about the fact that they've been left there, and it's my job. There is an odd troll there as well, so yeah, I'll get on with that and let you know what I've been doing. Hello, welcome back to the video. So I've cleared up my land, bit of an effort, but I kind of didn't realise you got skills for it, basically, skill checks. So I got a bit of an increase in cooking. There's a butchery skill, so yeah, I got some skills. I got some skill gains out of it, so that's all pretty good. You can see it. So what's that? Oh, it's a bloody crab they've killed now. Okay, I'll go and deal with that in a minute. But as you can see, land is cleared. I've got some breakfast on, so I thought I'd update you on what as I said, I haven't logged in for a couple of days, but I thought I'd update you on what I've been doing. Kind of a cottage and a cart there you can see, but we'll come to that in a sec. Let's go up to the mine first of all. So this is my mine. So before, as you probably, maybe you remember, if not, then go back and watch the last video. I found a nice iron vein, and I've reinforced the walls, reinforced cave walls, all the way along to the. There's almost like a light coming from there. At the iron shining. I can't imagine so. But yeah, I know it's very dark here and you can't see much, but I've reinforced the walls. One thing of note, if you want to create branches off on corners, is that when you reinforce one wall, it seems to reinforce the whole block. So I reinforced this wall and it also reinforced this side. So I'm not sure if that means it did the whole block. I'm assuming it maybe did. So that's something to bear in mind if you're going to start a mine and you want to create branches. You can get two reinforcements for one, essentially. So we did that the other day, and then I started building myself a little cottage here, as you can see. I got lots of barrels here. One thing I noticed with the skills, and I remember it from previously, is how do I get the skills up? Yeah, one thing from skills. Let's go to carpentry. What I've noticed before is when I first started before, I was just doing stuff that was leveling carpentry, and none of the specialist carpentry skills were going up. But then what I discovered is if you raise one of these skills, it essentially also raises carpentry. I think it might be slower, but you get like you get a 2-for-1 essentially. So you're raising for example, fletching or fine carpentry, but you're also getting standard carpentry raises as well. And I wanted to get my carpentry skill to a point where I could create a 4x4 cottage essentially, and that's what I'm doing here. So I'm going to continue doing that today and hopefully finish it off. And then I want to create. I need to move this because it looks a bit stupid clipping into my house. But the one thing that I wasn't aware of is that your cotton your tent. I thought you had to pick your tent up when you logged out, but you don't. That was a big mistake I was making. Or maybe it's because it's on my land. But I'm not sure about that, because there was some guy had a tent and a horse over here for ages. Every time I logged in it, and it was there, but I never saw that person. So what sort of quality are these? They're all 1. But I never saw that person. So I'm not sure if it's just because it's on my deed, but I've put my tent down and I've left it down. I haven't moved it, basically. But I'm not sure if that happens if you're on undeeded land. Yeah, so we're going to do some more cottage stuff. I'll show you how to do that. And then I've built myself a cart, which I drag around myself, as you can see. I've tried to hitch my horse to it. I don't know if you can. I'm sure I've probably got the wrong item to do it, but I didn't manage to do it, so I've been dragging it around myself. One thing that appears to have happened that's slightly annoying, and I guess it's probably because it's more of a wet natural resource, but you need clay to build the cottage. And I dug like about 200 clay the other day when I was last on, and now I can't find it. It's not in my cart. I'm not carrying it. It's not in any of my boxes or my tent. But I know I definitely kept it and stored it somewhere. I think I probably stored it in one of the boxes. I don't think it's in this one. I need to clear all this stuff up at some point. No, it's not in that one. So I'm not sure if clay just, rots away quicker than other items, but all that clay I dug, I lost. So I'm going to go and dig some more clay. Now, don't laugh, but I'm going to drag my own cart. Maybe you can put a horse to it, but I just haven't worked out how to do that at the moment. So I'm dragging it myself. It is much better though, because although you move slower, you can fill it up with something and still move at this pace. I've found. What's my? Oh no, I've made a mistake there. Let's stop dragging. I was moving quicker than this before when I was doing the dragging, but I think it's because I've pretty much emptied my my inventory of most of the stuff that I've got. So let's do that again. Let's drop all this stuff. Animal parts. Brown bear fur weighs quite a lot. We'll drop that. Yeah, so just dropping stuff you're not going to use. We'll get rid of that. Don't need my hatchet at the moment, I don't think. I need my shovel, so we'll keep that. Okay, let's go. There's my cart. Yeah, I've seen people with like bigger wagons. I mean, I could have built a bigger cart. Maybe I should have done that actually. Maybe that would have been a better thing to do. Yeah, but I wonder if open. I did come across a bug where it was taking, for some reason, I was carrying an item that I couldn't see, and I'm wondering if this cart is still. The cart feels heavier than normal. Oh god, there's a black wolf there. Let's see if I can avoid combat, or I'll have to run up and get my guards to kill it again. You need a little NPC groundskeeper, don't you? That goes around, clearing up your corpses for you. That's anyway. We're at the clay deposit. One of the reasons I stopped here was that I knew that from previously someone said that clay is quite important. So I saw this here, finding the iron. This almost kind of worked out to be an ideal spot. But yeah, what we'll do is we will start digging clay. and then we'll yeah, I'll come back and we'll proceed proceed with making our cottage. Now friends, welcome back. So I've gone and dug myself some clay, dragged it in my cart, which is quite nice because it would have taken me a lot longer to walk back with carrying that weight at the moment if I didn't have my cart. So the cart, even though I haven't got a horse hitch to it, I'm not sure if you can hitch a horse to a small cart, it's still a win essentially. So we're going to build a house. As you can see, I've already started building my house. So you need to, if you've never done it before, you need to kind of plot the building first. So you need a hammer, double click your hammer, or a wooden mallet if that's easier for you to make. Right click and you pick plan building. Now, I don't think it's going to let me do it because yeah, you can't build next to another building. Okay, so add to building. No, I haven't got enough carpentry skill. Yeah, this is working out well. Let's try this one. It's probably not flat. Granted, not flat enough. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's what you do anyway. You right click, choose plan building, and yeah, you get like a one squared frame. Then if you click on a square next to it and do plan building again, it links them up. You start off by able to do 1, then 2, then you can do like a 4 squared, which is what I'm currently doing. Now what I need to do is probably make some wooden beams. What have I got here? Yeah, might need to make some more wooden beams. Let's take that beam. Okay. Yeah, so then you finalise building and you get your frame, and as you can see here I've got a timber framed wall up already. So we'll right click on one of the sides without a wall. You can do timber framed or wooden. When you create wooden ones, it calls them a shed. I didn't want mine to be called a shed. I wanted it to be called a cottage, so I'm doing timber framed. Timber frame wall. We'll put a door in at some point as well. Obviously, you need to have a wooden beam. You need wooden beams for the timber walls, whereas for the wooden walls you need planks. So timber frame wall. Now this is how you start to create the wall. This is just getting things going, and then what will happen is we will go into our crafting window. Okay, so we've fixed a beam to the wall, and then I think what I did before is add to crafting window. Yeah, okay, here we go. So this then tells you what you need to finish this wall. So I need 4 more beams, 20 clay, and some mixed grass. I've got the clay. I need to go and you just go and cut grass essentially. Find out where there's some long grass. Any of these will do, and you need to make some wooden beams. So I will go and do that, and we will carry on finishing off the wall. You do get failures and stuff, so it may not happen first time. But I'll go and cut some grass, and then we'll carry on. Hello, welcome back to the video. So we've basically got everything we need to get our wall going. You need 4 beams per wall. To create a beam, you need your hatchet or an axe, I guess, and a log, and you get a beam. I've only got a 24% chance of making a beam, so I get a fair amount of failures, but that's fine. I don't really have a problem with that. You know, I think I'd rather this. I want the cottage rather than the shed. So yeah, willing to put up with the failures. So yeah, hammer, add to crafting window. It basically tells us, as I said before, it tells you everything you need here in your inventory, which I've got: 20 clay, 10 grass, and 4 beams, and that's it basically. Is it? You can't use that. No, hang on. No, not that. Let's do our beams first. You can't use that. Okay, what have I done wrong here? Making mistakes so you don't have to, hopefully. Let's try the clay. You can't use that. Okay. What am I doing wrong? Ah, hang on. No, hang on. Do I need to put the hammer there? Ah, okay. Need to put the hammer there. So, yeah, basically, it will automatically take these from your inventory and apply them to the wall. You just need to keep clicking to continue, basically. I'm kind of learning as I go as well. I've done one more, you think I would have remembered, but it was a couple of days ago. So, also I got a beam. I'm sure you will get failures here. I'm sure I did before, but we've got a. It doesn't. I'm not quite sure how to find out the percentage of my chance to build the wall. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Okay, so I've run out of energy quite quickly there, so I think what I'm probably better off doing is maybe just doing 2. Let's just do 2 activations, see what happens. Takes quite a lot of your stamina. Yeah, I think I might be able to get away with 2, maybe. And even then, the stamina's going to run low. I'm not sure if you get more skill checks the harder the activities that you're doing. Yeah, this is taking 40 seconds, this one. We did apply another beam though, but I'm going to let it play out. So that's what you need to do for every wall, basically. 4 beams, 10 grass, 20 clay. Yeah, you just keep clicking continue until you're finished. My plan when I've done, I kind of want a bed to sleep in, so I can start getting some sleep bonus. Which, yeah, means that you gain, when you've got sleep bonus, if you turn it on, you just gain skills quicker, essentially. You know, just that second activation is taking my stamina right away. I still get checks though, so that seems okay. 1 beam to go. Yeah, I want to get a bed down so I can get some sleep. XP. What's it called? Sleep bonus for skill gaining. Also, I'm probably going to need to create some more land around here. Yeah, I think if I could start again, I probably wouldn't have built it on a. Although I guess I could maybe create something a bit further down. I kind of want to create like a paddock to start keeping some animals in. I'm not sure at what point you can start taming. I guess at any time really. You don't have to do things in a particular order. But I'd like to start doing some animal taming at some point. Yeah, but we'll get our construction going first, get our bed down, then we'll build a fenced area to put some animals in. Yeah, and we'll go from there. What I'll do is, I don't think this will be the end of the video. What I'll do is later on, when I've finished, I'll come back and yeah, just let you know how far I got. Most of the actual time spent here is obviously this, but it's getting the clay is a problem. It's not too far away. Getting the grass is easy, but it's just getting successes making the wooden beams. Essentially, I found taking the most time, but that's fine. You know, as I said, you could build a planked structure, house, and it's easier to make planks basically. Although you do need more. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, I'll recap at the end, let you know how far we've got. Hello guys, welcome back. So I think I'll end this video here. I haven't finished my house. I'll show you what I've done. It's amazing this. I don't think there's a game that does like horizons like this game. Like you really get a feeling that the horizon is far away, whereas in other games it's kind of a bit weird. You don't seem to be able to see as far as you think you should in real life. I think it's probably makes more. I think it's probably if you've got something makes more sense if you can see a bit of land, actually. But yeah, the horizon is pretty cool. Anyway, let's go and show you what I've done. Not a huge amount, you know. It's quite. Oh, it's a crab. I'll say not a huge amount, you know. okay, but it's quite difficult. You know, there's a lot of creating various, you know, resources to build with. But this is, hang on a sec. I thought I'd finish this. Continue. Okay, let's just see. I thought I'd just finish this one. Maybe I've missed something off. Let's just have a quick look. There's a neighbour over to the left as you're looking at the sea that is there we go, I missed one. Yeah, there's a neighbour over here that's got like a castle wall and stuff and whatnot. It must be a group of people, I would imagine. I can't imagine that one person has done that. But this is where we are at the moment. I've got to move all the barrels obviously at some point, but we've got 4 walls. We'll have a door here and a window probably next to it for our own little cottage. Then we'll have a bed. But that's it for this video. We're creating stuff. I just noticed there's a load of spiders here again that have spawned at the back, and so I think, yeah, I mean, this hill is obviously Spider Hill, so there's probably going to be more spider battles going on. But anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon.